Good morning, people. Good morning, good morning. This is the Jim's TV, and you rocking, but who you rocking? But you rocking with the best, man. It's Jim's at your disposal. I'm ready to play a clip this morning. From Ray Lewis talking about defense, man. Good old defense. Now we're gonna talk about. Let's see what this be about.
We're going in these battles with Brady. Did you ever verbalize it pre-snap? Every play. I'm not playing with Brady. But he know though. But that's the thing, like Julian, like that's what we talk about. When Brady he comes to the line, I'm telling you what you're running. That's what you would say. It's run. You'd say that? I'm telling you where it's coming. Yeah, it's like that was my secret sauce was I stayed up. I stayed up and played the game after 1998, when me and Peyton Manning was first at the Pro Bowls, old school Pro Bowls. And I never understood Peyton's wife, so cool. Oh my God, she's amazing. And she's like, he studies you all day, every day. And I'm like, really? How? So I need to change my game. So I started studying him more though. Right? You know, quarterbacks, all they do is click. So I built an entire room in my house just so I can watch film. So I became this guy that wanted to know everything. When I went to Marvin Lewis and said, I want to know every check that a defense run, that we run, that we have. Why do we check out? Why do we stay in a certain defense on first down to 10 or second, right? So all of those little things, when you think about the game now, yeah, that's what you see missing from the defensive side of the game, right? The defensive side of the game now is look, react. Mine was look, destroy, or either intercept it or knock it down. Not catch it and then me make the tackle. Because you've done the work to know what's coming or what their tendency is. That back end, Rich, that back end, when you actually get to playing those type of chess match games against Brady and Peyton, it's the smallest things ever that will decide the ones that lost us in that game. It's not this big touchdown or it's the smallest things. It's me knowing Peyton come to the line second down and 8, and I see the receiver right leg is up on the line instead of his left leg is up on the line, and the outside receiver is back in yard, and I know I'm getting that high low right now. So I know 2 driving up and number 1 coming in, and the corner can't make that play because the corner has to sit off. So the only person that could affect that play, if you know it's coming, is the middle back. And that's the difference of when I watch football, I'm like screaming at kids, like, you gotta know the game. If you can count the 1, 2, 3 as a middle linebacker, you can be a very effective person. Hey, you watched all the way to the end.
All right, man. So that was Ray Lewis speaking on defense, how to play the game, why you play the game, why certain things make sense, the little things that you should pay attention to, the little things that you should look for, studying film. It's important, and it seems as if it's the lost art. Now, if you take into accountability those playmakers, those difference makers, those guys who just seem like they always know how to get an interception, how to knock the ball down, how to destroy the play completely, break it up, dissect the quarterback, and how sometimes where the quarterback feel like it's almost like the quarterback can't make a move, he gets sacked before he get anywhere. It's because the defense is paying attention to the little things. You know, the motions. And when you study a person, you study a team, and you study the game, you understand what to do and how to do it in what ways and how you can be more effective on the ball. This goes for defense in basketball, football, whatever sport you play. Defense, they always say defense wins games, but that's why. It's knowing how to defend the opposing side, you know, and that's pretty much it's the little things that he said decides the game, and that's what's missing in the modern day defense. And to a certain extent, I do agree because a lot of teams you watch them, and it's like, man, hey, how did you let that Ed Reed would have never, Ray Lewis would have never, you know, like when you look at somebody like Jalen Ramsey, difference maker. You know, when you look at Von Miller, difference maker. But those are the reasons why. Uh, is what Ray Lewis should study in film. And a lot of players is like, man, I'm already good. I'm already good. I'm decent. I'm nice. I can play well. I was this in college. I was that in college. But this is the pros, and everybody is just as good as you, so you must study. Man, it's Jim's TV out, man. That's just my thoughts and opinion on this Ray Lewis clip.
All they do is click. So I built an entire room in my house just so I can watch film. So I became this guy that wanted to know everything. When I went to Marvin Lewis and said, I want to know every check that a defense run, that we run, that we have. Why do we check out? Why do we stay in a certain defense on first down to 10 or second? Right. So all of those little things, when you think about the game now, yeah, that's what you see missing from the defensive side of the game, right? The defensive side of the game now is look, react. Mine was look, destroy, or either intercept it or knock it down. Not catch it and then we make it.
Because you've done the work to know what's coming
that
or
back
what
end,
their tendency is.
That back end, Rich, that back end, when you actually get to playing those type of chess match games against Brady and Peyton, it's the smallest things ever that will decide the wins and losses in that game. It's not this big touchdown or this, no, it's the smallest things. It's me knowing Peyton comes to the line, second down and 8, and I see that the receiver right leg is up on the line instead of his left leg is up on the line, and the outside receiver is back a yard, then I know I'm getting that high low right now. So I know 2 driving up and number 1 coming in, and no, the corner can't make that play because the corner has to sit off. So the only person that could affect that play, if you know it's coming, is the middle back. And that's the difference of when I watch football, I'm like screaming at kids, like, you gotta know the game. If you can count the 1, 2, 3 as a middle linebacker, you can be a very effective person.
Hey, you watched all the way to the